Hello, McKay. So for this video lesson, we're going to go over Can't Stop and By the Way. At the beginning of Can't Stop, we start off with the snare and low tom. It gets louder and louder for a while. And it ends with the kick, snare and low tom, 21 seconds. The pattern next. So that pattern, it's the same as the chorus in Danny, California. Just without all the crash, closed hi-hat, slower tempo. So that pattern. And if you see, he'll sometimes go together, alternating with a little 1-2 on the snare. So that pattern goes on for a little bit. There's some open hi-hats and crashes here and there, but that's the main beat that he does. Into the chorus. 1-2-1, 1-2 kick. And the chorus. It just accents the lyrics there. And you know whenever the crashes go, if you know the song. So pretty much it's just alternating between the hi-hat open, closed, back to open, back to open. And then with the crash, that goes on for a little bit. And just slowly. It's just like that simple beat, alternating together, hi-hat to the crash, accenting the vocals. And then at 122 in the song, he does this little fill after a few crashes. He does snare, high, low, kick with the crash. Right here, so after the chorus, he goes little ghost note into crash with the kick, crash with the kick, snare, snare, open, hi-hat. So that goes on for a little bit. And then here, we'll jump to here. We start with the kick, close hi-hat. It ends with the open hi-hat right there, with those 4 measures. And just remember the kick, kick, snare, and then just hi-hat by itself. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. That keeps going. And then at 3 minutes, he adds the crash with the snare. After that goes on for a while, then we go open hi-hat back to the into that fill, which is flam, 1, 2, kick with the crashes. And then we rest for a while, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Some ghost notes with the 1, 2, and a single 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me just go listen to it just 1 second. Let's make sure I got that. Yeah, there it is. That's it right there. Just the most important part is that 1 note in the middle. Make sure you rest, hit the 1 note, rest, and then 5. So if you want to add some more ghost notes, that'll be fine. And then just that 1 and the 5. That's the most important part of that snare fill. And then it goes back to the intro groove until the end pretty much. And it just ends with the kick. It ends early with the kick right there. That's pretty much the gist of that one. We'll go more in depth next week for the last lesson. For By the Way, starts with an open hi-hat, and then we go kick, kick with the closed hi-hat and a cross stick. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ends with the open hi-hat, and then we get into the main groove. Starts with the crash. So that's how it starts off. And then we go low tom. So you want to delay when that snare alternates. So it's together, alternates, together. And then the last part is the low high. And then after that goes, then we get into the main groove right here, which is so you see it's together, alternates, together, low, high. The most important thing is that delay in between the first snare and low tom and the alternating part. One, two. So 2 low toms. That's the way that I play it right there. He'll add some snares at the end also. Something like that. And then here, this fill. So he does the 4 snares again, except now, after that 4th snare, he'll go high, low, and then kick with the crash. So 1, 2, 3, 4, high, low, and then crash. So there's that one. And then the chorus for By the Way. Let me get to that one really quickly. So that's pretty much what he does a lot. He goes from the bell to the ride, but for now we can just stay with the bell. And that's a fill he does here and there. In the chorus, it's flam, high, high, back to the kick and crash. But it's pretty much just doing the ride and then some kicks, snare. And then also, he does a fast. Let me go back to that part. Yeah. Yeah, he goes snare, high, low, kick really fast. Into crash, kick, kick, crash, kick, slam, kick. That's the ending of the chorus. So after that's the ending of the chorus. And then it goes back to the groove. And it keeps repeating. That keeps going. Do 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 do. Later on, let me keep going. Here at 149, 149. It's quiet. And then, yeah, here at 205, open hi-hat. Back to that groove from the beginning, up here. And then now, at 222, he goes snare, low, and kick. So that's what he does there. Snare, hi-hat, snare, rest, 1, 2. And then if you listen for the hi-hat pedal, he does it at different times. So see if you can catch that and play along with that one. So you can hear it'll delay sometimes, come right after sometimes, and be right in the middle. So just watch out for that one. And then it goes back to the chorus. And since they do a lot of improv, you can add some flams here and there, some cool fills. Just something cool here. And then just that ending, it ends with a snare and a crash. Just the vocals with the guitar. And what you could do also is just add this part, the ending of that first chorus. You could copy and paste that to the very end to make that more dynamic if you wanted to, but that's pretty much the main grooves of both songs. And if you're there next week, I want to run through all the songs we've learned. So So that'll be fun. So have fun practicing those grooves. See if you can hear like where the crashes sometimes go, just to really fine tune the song. And then I'll see you next week. All right. So have fun practicing. See ya.